Hello and welcome to another episode of Tea Time with the Quarantine Queens. I'm Kiki Inferno.
Blur, baby, blur, Kiki Inferno.
And I'm Lola Versace.
Hello, Miss Lola Versace. Oh my God,
Hello,
that's
my
really hard to
sister.
say without doing Italian or Spanish.
Right, I don't know how to say it. That's why I think I need to change my name.
Lola
Everyone
Versace.
asks me, like, oh, I love your drag name. I'm like, Lola Versace. And I can't say it any other way.
Do it Northern, Lola Versace.
Lola Versace.
Oh, she's Scouse Queen.
Yeah.
She's got the brows for it.
I know. Don't even talk about makeup today. I have had, I don't know why, this eye, for some reason, keeps leaking. I don't know if I'm allergic to makeup. I don't know if I'm just allergic to anything. I don't know if I've got COVID again, but something is going on with my body, which I'm not sure about.
Just basic. The catchers at Manchester Pride this year. Lola and Kiki are making an appearance.
It's gonna be epic.
Gonna be camp old time.
And also, do you know what I think we should put a bit of a plug in for as well?
What? A butt plug?
Yeah. You can always put that in there.
You got a bit busted.
On Instagram, there's a little competition called Pixie's Drag Race. Where
Tell more. I've never heard of this.
Myself and the beautiful Kiki will be, is it contending? Is that the right word I'm looking for? Competing. That's the word I'm looking for. And yeah, so if you head on over there, it's Pixie's Drag Race, and give us a little vote. Support me.
Support me. You can support with the hashtags. What's your hashtag for your team?
So mine's Team Lola Versace. Wait, Team Lola Versace. See, British.
1 E or 2 E's this time?
No, just 1 E. Just 1 E for the Team Lola Versace.
And mine is Team Kiki Inferno. So please, I really could do with the 50 quid and the £80 crown.
I know, but I just want the crown.
Right, okay. So if I win, I'll give you the crown. If you win, you give me the money.
Deal.
Sorted, even though the crown's a lot more expensive, but that's not the point. But no, you can support us, which will be amazing. But should we see what's coming up on tonight's show?
Yes, let's have a look.
So it's now time to welcome our special guest for today's show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who just identify as whatever they want nowadays. Please welcome Marie La Rae.
Oh, hello.
Hello, darling.
Hey.
I've just turned myself round for you girls. One moment. Turn the phone around. How's that?
Perfect. How are you?
I am fabulous as always, darlings. How are we?
Good. You're looking glamorous.
Thank you very much. Pride's coming up if we get to do it this year, so I thought I'd be ready.
Better add, I just bought VIP tickets.
Is that for Manchester?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for the lineup. You've got Greta Thunberg, you've got Aidan Zane's wig, you've got the ghost of Diana, you've got Nicole Kidman clapping.
Are you going to be there?
Hopefully, you never know with Manchester. I always get some gig somewhere or another. I think actually I will be doing something at Bar Pop on the 20th of August with Auntie Ginger. We're doing the 10-day lead up to Pride. We're doing a little cabaret show at Bar Pop in the evening.
I might come and say hello.
Oh, you should do, hun.
So where do you normally perform then? Like, where's your...
Well, I'm from Bolton originally, good old Bolton, Peter Kayland, garlic bread, the lot, honey. But I've lived in Blackpool now for about just under 6 years. So I do I do all of Blackpool. I've done Funny Girls, everyone knows. I've done the Flying Handbag. I now do Sapphires in Blackpool. When the clubs are back open, I will be there Friday nights, Sunday nights, every day, pretty much. I'll be living and breathing it. But I've done all over the UK. I've done Leeds a few times, I've done Manchester a lot, London. I've done everywhere, really. I've worked in Turkey as well. I've done a bit of everything, darling. I'm a bit of a gypsy, a tramp, and a thief.
Where's your favourite place you've worked?
Oh, let me think. I've worked at some good places. I do like in Manchester. There's a few good places in Manchester. The sauna's a good place. I wasn't working there, but it was hard work.
Bet it was. Lose a lot of calories doing that job.
Oh, you do, honey, especially with me eating Lotus Biscoff bread from the tin, you know.
I've not tried it.
Oh, it's good. I do a spoon, me shovel it in. Bread, no thanks.
So what have you been doing, like, because obviously you've not been able to do your gigs. What have you been doing at the minute?
Well, I do every Friday. I do a little live feed on Facebook on the Sapphires Blackpool Facebook page. So I get 2 guest acts every week and we just sit, we have a few drinks, and if the audience tip, we do a shot. And so it can go one of 2 ways. We can either leave sober and penniless, or we can leave steaming and a bit richer the next morning. So it's a good laugh. And I've been getting guest queens on from all over the UK, all over the country, even having a queen from Ireland on your backs. Just getting them queens out there again that haven't worked themselves. It gets them some tips. It gets them back into the passion of it all. And it's bringing morale to all of our regulars in Blackpool as well. And, you know, it's hopefully bringing more people to Blackpool if they want to come to try the venue out someday. Definitely. So I've been doing that Fridays, and in the week, I'm actually a care worker. So very different for me. I know, me caring? Nah.
Someone's got to.
Someone's got to. Someone's going to go give Betty a bloody lunch.
A sponge bath. If you had to pick a show to open right now to see, what would it be?
Oh, I really wanted to see Six when it was in London, and I never got to. So I'm hoping it's still open and not going on when I get back.
That's amazing.
I'd love to see it.
Oh, don't. Oh.
I want them to do a drag version. I'm literally
I would love that.
Praying for that day.
I think next season of Drag Race, maybe season 3, they should do like a musical theatre spoof of that. Instead of Rats the musical, do Seven the musical. Just do any historical figures. Be a bit like when they did Bad in Herstory, you know, something like that.
Loved that one. That was one of my favourites. What's
around?
And would you ever audition for Drag Race?
Never say never. I think it'd be great fun. I think it'd be a great opportunity. I just don't know. Yeah, it's one of them cases, isn't it, where you don't want the editing to affect how you are personally. Like, because I did a show on ITV1 years ago called The Big Audition. If you ever saw that,
yeah.
It was every week auditions for different shows. So they had a Henry VIII lookalike one week, and they had 5 fat men dressed up as Henry VIII auditioning for a play. Then I was on the pantomime dame episode, and they were looking for a pantomime dame for a panto. And you didn't get paid for this, but the idea was it was an actual audition. So if you got the part, you would get the part in the end. So you would get a job out of it. So I auditioned for this panto dame part, and I'm very drag. I have done panto, but usually they provide the costumes for me. I wore my own drag. And the director who was casting it said, "You are very drag. I'd cast you as like an ugly sister." Rude. But he didn't see me as like the panto dame motherly figure. So I was like, fair enough. I am only, at the time I was 22. So 24 now, but yeah. And then I watched it back and they gave me a proper bad edit. I looked a bit cocky. I looked a bit cheeky. I didn't look right. And they said a lot of things negative about me after my audition that they kept in. I was like, you could have said that to my face, you know? But yeah, so I don't want to be on Drag Race where it's a bigger platform than that. And maybe I get the negative or the villain edit. You know, I don't want to be the next Fifi O'Hara. I can't be asked. I haven't got time for that energy.
It's just it's good to up your gig money. If you've been in Drag Race, your gig money goes, woo!
I'll take that money. I need new gloves because these are off AliExpress and they're falling apart. These are these. But make do. This is a fucking...
There's going to be so many bleeps.
So many bleeps. I love it. I love bleeping.
Glad it's not me for once.
I know. Makes a change.
I know, I'm being very sensible.
We'll have to do that idea that she had with the shot for tips, Lola. We'll have to do that one night, see if it works.
It is good fun. It's very fun. I just say don't go on the strong stuff because if you do well, you might need a bucket ready.
Oh, strong stuff for Lola's are sours.
Very true. I'm not a massive drinker.
I've been on the Cactus Jacks before because I've been that scared about how many shots they're going to give us. So,
but I think it's now time to go into our guest challenge. It's time for Lola. Are you smarter than Lola? Marie, your first question. What is the capital of Chile?
Con carne. Is that right?
Incorrect.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
Right, number 2. Lola. What is the highest mountain in Britain?
Mount Everest.
Incorrect, because it's not even in Britain.
There it is.
Mount Everest.
Is in Scotland.
No, Mount Everest is in Africa.
I thought it was in America.
Oh, it might be America. It's one of them. It's definitely not in Britain. Actually. Oh, sorry, I never told you the answer first one. The first one was Santiago.
I was close.
The second one to yours, Lola, is Ben Nevis.
Easy.
Total
Ben
Nevis. Ben Nevis.
Is he on Facebook?
Oh, I don't know, but he sounds big.
Right, Ben Nevis. Big Ben Nevis.
Right, Marie. What is the smallest country in the world?
I know this one.
Oh, is it not us, the UK?
Correct.
Oh,
Lola, go on.
Vatican City. I don't know how to say it, but it's Vatican City.
Vatican City is correct.
I'm not religious. Do you think I look religious? I set on fire in the church.
Alberta, this is for Lola. Alberta is a province of which country?
What's the province?
I don't know. I just read what the question was.
I'll guess Morocco.
Did you know that, Marie?
Canada.
I let her move forward.
Yeah.
Look like you're moving back.
There you go.
Oh, I'm sweating now. Marie, how many countries still have shilling as their country?
What? Do you mean currency?
I'm going to say none. I think it's a trick question. I don't think any do anymore, do they?
Correct. Lola, do you know it? How many countries still have the shilling as their currency?
1.
Incorrect. 4.
Oh.
Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Somalia.
Uganda!
Uganda, get with the times, man.
Lola, which is the only vowel not used in the first letter in a US state? I'll repeat because I didn't understand that either. Which is the only vowel not used as the first letter in a US state?
E.
Is correct. Oh, she moves. She moves.
I told you I'm feeling smart today.
Got 1 right.
I've got 2.
Right, whose question was it now? Oh, it's yours, Marie.
Okay.
What is the largest country in the world?
Oh. It's a trick, that one, because there's continents as well, isn't there? Russia.
Is correct!
Yes!
Woo! Well done! And number 8, Lola, where would you find the River Thames?
5 hours later.
London.
Thank God you got that. It's correct!
I was going to say Africa, but I was like, no, it's not Africa.
There was a pause then. I thought she Googling it.
Number 9, Marie, what is the hottest continent on Earth?
Africa.
Is correct!
Yes.
And number 10, Lola, what is the longest river in the world?
Nile.
Oh, it is. It is. Well done. Whoop, whoop. And I'm going to go
Is
for a
it
bonus
actually?
one. Yeah, it's
That's the
correct.
only one I know.
I'm going to go for a bonus one. And because you two clearly are the epitome of sportsmen, I'm going to go for a sport question.
Oh.
Sport question. Here we go. First one to give the answer will win a point. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
How many players are there in a rugby league team?
12.
Incorrect.
10.
Incorrect. Want to go
18.
again? Say again.
18.
14.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
15.
Incorrect.
Approximately 10 hours later.
11.
20.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
9.
Nope.
8.
Nope.
12.
No. One more guess.
20.
Nope. It was the only number you didn't say. 13. 13. We had 12. We had 14. You went 12, 14, 15, 11, 8, 20.
Oh, I totally said 13 actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know
I did,
what?
Yeah.
I think you did. Well done, Marie. You are now on our leaderboard and you are in second place. Whoop,
Hey, who's
whoop.
first?
First is still Kaylee Robinson and in third is Lacelle Woods.
Oh.
Ooh.
But you are now there and forever will be until someone knocks you off.
Okay, so now's the time where we talk all about RuPaul's Drag Race in our favourite What's the Tea? All the tea. Something to do with tea.
So, Marie, who's your frontline winner for UK Drag Race?
Well, when the show first started, it was Joe Black. I even messaged Joe when they announced the cast and said, "I hope you do well." And then that didn't happen twice. So I've kind of gone to the dark side. I'm rooting for Lawrence Chaney because I do feel like she's winning the most. She's looking the best at the minute. Like her runways are great, apart from this massive hemorrhoid she recently did on the runway.
Agreed.
The rest, though, have been very polished compared to the other girls. She's definitely a look queen, but she's still showing off her other abilities in like the Bing Bang Bong challenge and stuff like that. She's got enough of the range to be a good winner, I think, and do well. I think the others in the top of the minute aren't on the same level. I think Taze has been in the bottom too many times. She has the charisma, but she's been in the bottom too many times now. Bimini's okay, but there's a bit more I could get from her. And then who else is there? Is that it now? Oh, Ellie.
Yeah.
She looks
Ellie.
pretty.
Who's Ellie?
I was
Ellie
like,
Diamond.
whoa, Ahura was so good as well. Not the comedy, obviously.
Did you know what she actually said when they bleeped her?
Lola told me before, and I was like, I thought it'd be something a lot worse.
Yeah, it was.
Literally.
Let us
Why
say
didn't they
it.
show-
Go on.
I swear they said a lot worse before.
I've said a lot worse in general, but especially about my grandma.
Lola's done a lot worse.
Oh, there's a reason why I've got a
Oh,
You lucky.
I love that. No, Lola's favourite's Bimini.
Absolutely.
She is beautiful. Very funny,
I
very
want her-
beautiful. I
Even
just
when
don't know if
she
she's been a bit in the background is all. I don't know if she's stepped up enough. It's a bit like Scarlett Bobo on Canada. She was doing well, but she was always safe. She was never in the top. And it was just like, has she only got so far because she's just been able to sneak by in a way? I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. See, I didn't like her from the beginning, but now
Yeah,
I'm
I didn't like her at the beginning.
oh, it was that swimsuit that put me off a complete. I was like, oh, it's not flattering.
Nah, and I think out of drag as well, I kind of felt like, I've seen mutated rats look prettier, but
who was your favourite in the US one?
hands down, Rose. I want
Yes.
Rose to win.
Yeah.
I don't think she will. I think that Rue's got her favourites who are the problem is, I think it happened on season 11. Rue is obsessed with charismatic queens and she's not bothered about the talented queens. That's why Silky got so far. And I will fight anyone who thinks Silky was good. Silky was dreadful. I hate Silky, not Megan Minaj. I'd say it to her face. I'd slap her, but I'd probably bounce back, But yeah, I just think that Simone, Olivia Lux, they are very talented queens, but I think they're getting by on their charisma too much rather than their talent at times. Agreed. And Rue's obsessed with their charisma. Like Candy Muse, I think is talentless, but Rue loves her, and it's like there's nothing you can do about that. But I think Rose is so talented, but she's not got the charisma that Rue's obsessed with. But she's really, really good. I'm obsessed with the musical challenge is great. The snatch game was great. I think pretty much every challenge she's done so far, apart from maybe the advert one they did, where she was the little gnome. I think every challenge she has shone in. Yeah, she has been really great.
She's been under the radar. Like Rue's not give her enough credit.
She's kind of the Jan of this season, which is quite funny. As her and Jan used to work together in Stephanie's Child, so I feel like
she's got further than Jan.
The Jan, and now she's beat the Jan in a way. She's done better than Jan finally. So hopefully it won't be another Jan effect because she's a musical theatre queen. I'm hoping she can, prove herself. I really would like to see her in the finale. I'd love
it's
to see
same with Denali though. I think.
Yeah,
I love Denali.
They're sleeping on her though, aren't they?
Yeah. Yes. I think they're just not seeing enough personality at the minute, but she's getting there. She has been in the top 2 twice this week, I think, hasn't she? So last 2 times. So she's climbing her way back up, which I like to see. She's fighting for that place, which is great.
Who's your ultimate favourite out of every season?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I think my top 2 would probably be as singers as well. I get referred to them both a lot. I get Jinx Monsoon and I get Ben de la Creme. I always get them 2. I'm big camp, colourful theatre queen, eccentric, and I've got messed up teeth. So I'm going to get Jinx Monsoon a lot. But Jinx, loved her since her season. I've met her in once at a gig. Got a selfie with her because everyone said we look alike, so I had to get a picture to prove that we don't. And then Ben de la Creme is just perfection. I thought she was great on her season, but they were all like, oh, she's too character-based. Well, some drag queens are. Myra Dubois made a living off being a character queen. So, Lily Savage and Dame Edna Evans, they're character queens. You can be a bit more of a character. And they didn't see that on her season. Then finally, they let her just be this character on All Stars, and she just showed how
you would have shone in Drag Race UK, because I think UK drag is more theatrical, where US drag's more look.
We come from different backgrounds. I always say with drag, it's like an umbrella term. Everyone comes from a different world of it. So we had the ball scene, which is like Mariah Balenciaga and Pose, that TV show. A lot of drag came from like that American modeling side, and RuPaul comes from that, is inspired by that. And then you have other queens like who come from different backgrounds, like the camp side, the pantomime dame side. I come from it in a theatre world because I did pantos as a kid. I love musical theatre. I look at Edna in Hairspray and I go, I want to play Edna Turnblad. And I was like, well, we'll do the 60s. I was obsessed with Edna. I wanted to play her so badly. And I was like, that was how I got into drag. I was playing the dames. I wanted to play all the drag characters in musicals like Priscilla. And I was like, I want to be a drag queen. And that's how I came into it. And I know it's different for every person what makes them want to do drag. Mine was a theatre thing. I love playing the characters. I love the craziness. It's so much fun.
So is that your dream role, Edna?
Not anymore. It was, but I'm a lot skinnier now, I think. Well, lockdown hasn't been helpful on that. But I'd love to play a lead if it was possible one day. I think it'd be great if I was to be one of these queens who did go on Drag Race, and then you like them people off Corrie who do one musical because it sells tickets. I'd be that queen. So I'd be like the teen angel for 5 minutes in Greece, a drag version singing Beauty School Dropout, and then maybe I'll play the head teacher. Blanche with the.
I love that.
I'd be playing all the guest appearances and stuff. I'd be playing the little miniature part in drag.
Julie Walters' part in Mamma Mia.
Which part? What?
Julie Walters' part in Mamma Mia.
Yeah, I'd be Rosie in Mamma Mia. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to play all that kind of stuff.
Chicken Tita, tell me what's wrong.
Chickatita, chicken tita dinner.
What's your dream role, Lola?
Hey,
what's your dream role, Lola?
Well, if I had a bit of a different skin colour, I'd love to play
Dream
Lola.
role.
Yeah,
If I
that's
were
where my
Lola.
drag name comes from. I absolutely idolise Lola and the Simon character completely.
Same here. I think every drag queen can relate to Lola in that show. I think
Yeah.
Lola's a much better drag part than some drag parts because, like, I think sometimes gay people and trans people in musical theatre can be seen as a bit of a show thing. It's not real. It's very flashy for a comic moment. Like Angel in Rent's not a good character. I think it's very basic and simple. She's a tranny. That's it.
Yeah.
But what else is there? Like, there's characters like Keep It Gay and the producers. They're there for comedy value, gay people, you know. I think Lola is the whole package of, you've got that gay humor, which is hilarious and it should be appreciated. And then also you have a real heart there as well, you know. And you don't just laugh at that character, you fall in love with her at the end. You want to cry for her. It's great. So we need more characters like Lola.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I love how you wanted to talk about drag and all I do is talk about musical theatre.
But it's the best type of theatre. What's going to happen now is we're going to go in to the main challenge, and that is Lola versus Kiki.
Her name was Lola, she was a showgirl.
Let's have a Kiki. I wanna have a Kiki.
Locked the doors with yellow feathers in her hair and dressed her down to that.
Let's have a Kiki. I'm gonna let you have it. Let's have a Kiki.
Clothing, unadulterated loathing for your face, your voice, your clothing. Let's just say, I love it all.
So here we go with another episode of Lola versus Kiki. Who's going to take it this time?
Well, you're used to taking it, so.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? So, what game have we got planned, Marie? I'm excited to hear.
Well, we have been talking a little bit about musical theatre, and so I thought, being the musical theatre queen that I am, we should play a little musical theatre themed game. How do you feel about that, girls?
Love it.
Love that.
Fabulous.
Love
Well,
that.
I think we'll go one at a time then. So
Okay.
we'll start with Lola. So I'm going to tell you some musical theatre lyrics from any musical. You can guess either the show or the song. And we'll just give you a point, and it's first to 5, something like that. Yeah?
Go. Love that.
Okay, here's your first one. How do you do? I see you met my. And if you don't get it, honey, I'll see if you can get it.
Oh my God. Say it again.
How do you do? I see you met my.
Rocky Horror Show.
Yes!
It took me a while then. I was like, what?
It's
How
Christian.
do
How do I see you
Yeah.
met my?
Oh my God.
Okay, Kiki, your turn, sweet. God, I'm a guest stack. You. Okay, guess the musical lyrics, sweet. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
That's the nursery rhyme. I don't actually know that one. I can't think. Do you know it, Lola? Wow.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Oh, Jack and Jill went up the hill. It's Matilda.
Yes! You've got a point each, girl.
To fetch a pail of water.
Okay, let me think of some more tricky ones. These are going to be so simple. Okay, Lola. Red, yellow, green, brown.
Green roll.
Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Yay!
Okay, let's think of another one. I need to make these more harder, really, don't I? Okay, I'm nothing special. That's your only clue.
Wait.
I am nothing special.
Oh my God,
Do you think you know it, Lola?
Whisper it to me.
Lola gets it first, she gets the point.
I don't know. Go on.
Is it?
Alright, first one to get it wins. So I'm nothing special. In fact, I'm a bit of a ball.
It's from
Oh, I'm a bit of a boy.
um.
Oh my god, it's there. Go on, read it. Can you see it? It's Mamma Mia.
Yes!
I'm nothing special, in fact, I'm a bit of a bore. So I say thank you for the
How did I not get that?
My mum
let's
will be
see.
screaming at the screen with that one.
Is it 3 points each, girls?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay then, we'll do one last one then, and it's the first one to get it right. How about that?
Got it.
Okay, let's do it. On the day we arrived
Rocky Horror
on
Show.
the planet. No.
The day we arrive. Oh, it's Lion King, Circle of Life.
Yes!
I was literally sticking it in my head going.
On the day. See, I was thinking,
23rd day of the month of September. Yes. Oh, so it's 3 points. See you.
Well
Kiki.
done.
Well done, sweetheart.
Look, Kiki, and then he said
It's Sparkles.
Before we do let you twaddle off back to Twinkletown, what have you got coming up for us? Like, do you have any lives, and where do we find these lives?
Well, my name will be on the screen somewhere, I imagine. So it's Marie La Rae, Marie. LA is in the place because I should be there right now, but you know. And Rae is RAE. So if you type that into Google, I'm sure all my social media will pop up. I've tried it myself. It does work. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. There's some YouTube videos up, Twitter, OnlyFans, OnlyPans, OnlyStrands, anything like that, girls. Have a look for me. But every Friday night over on Sapphire's Blackpool on Facebook, on the Facebook page of Sapphire's Blackpool, I'm there every Friday night hosting our little show where I just get 2 guest acts on and we just have a natter and have a few drinks. It's great fun and it's a big morale booster. And I'm going to definitely have to get you 2 girls on it some nights.
Okay.
Girl needs some
I get
money,
bits of
honey.
money.
Sorting them dates out.
Definitely. Oh, well, that's been
Yes.
amazing. Like, make sure you do go over to the Sapphire Blackpool Facebook page and catch Marie La Rae there. Yes. Well, thank you very much, Marie. It's been an absolute pleasure having another queen on.
Thank you. It's been very fun to meet you 2 girls. You're so much fun. I can't wait to get you girls in Blackpool sometime. We're going to have a ball.
I'm there.
Or 2, knowing Lola.
Oh, definitely. Well, thank you very much, Ray, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
See you later. Mwah. So once again, I lost another quiz. I lost it again, and I lost Are You Smarter Than Lola again.
Yeah, you're
Yay.
losing a lot, aren't you?
I've always, it's just my
Especially the
life.
plot. You definitely lost the plot.
I never found it. I've never found the plot. And you
Well,
know what I
thank-
nearly did lose the plot with?
What?
My makeup. It's not.
It actually looks
this
quite
bit-
good on the eyeshadow's actually quite nice. It's
Do you know what?
blended quite
Considering it
well.
all fell apart. Yeah.
Blended,
Yeah.
darling. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Thank you very much for Marie La Rae for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. We'll hope to get you back on soon.
Absolutely.
Lola, what can they do to watch our videos?
So if you want to head over to our Facebook page, which is at Quarantine Queens Official.
You can head over to our Instagram page, which is at @quarantinequeens_official.
Don't forget the underscore. Or if you just go onto YouTube and type in Quarantine Queens, it's yellow and purple, and you can see all of our content on there also.
Can I just say, are you still reading this off your phone after how many episodes? You are still reading the script for this.
I don't, right. I've told you so many times, I never learned lyrics. I never learned scripts. When I was in Greece, I made up the words 90% of the
But
time.
I wouldn't
And
mind. But we never change. You're always Facebook and YouTube. I'm always Insta.
Well, we need to sort this out. Honestly, right? I never forget when I was in Greece, I was on stage And I was just there like, what was we doing? And I turned, I was like, hey, Danny, I don't know what's going on here, but we need to go to the mall. Not a clue. I never in my life knew that scene. And I made it up. I'm promising you now, every single night was a different words that came out of my mouth. And it always threw everyone to the mall. So let's go to the mall, Danny. And they're like, malls probably wouldn't have been invented back then. And I was like, oh.
So you were definitely a pink lady, not a T-bird then.
Absolutely. Trying to be butch was like, the good thing about me being Sonny is though, Sonny was quite kind of like the young one. So like he was quite, it was really weird because he was like the sex pest as well. Like he wanted all the women. I was like, hey, Sandy, what's going on? And I was like, every time I was like it, I was like, I can deep in my soul.
We do digress. But you can follow us on Instagram. Mine is at Kiki Inferno.
That was interesting. And mine is at Lola Versace with 2 E's. The extra E is for enormous nose.
Oh, I thought it'd be extra, not basic. But I have been Kiki Inferno.
Burn, baby, burn, Kiki Inferno.
And I have been Lola Versace.
And this has been Tea Time with the Quarantine Queens. Bye.
Bye.
Hashtag Team Kiki.